like it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. I'm a little hot. Testing.
Oh, you're so
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I think we sound. I don't. You think we should play back or no?
I think we're alright. Just make sure it's on USB audio codec.
Yeah, we good.
We
go, fam. We good.
Okay. Bring us in, girl.
Okay, Aaron.
Alright.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Coming here live from my kitchen. This is the Dumbass Podcast, the show where we talk about dumbass shit with our dumbass friends here every Tuesday, except for this week because we missed the mark.
Because Sheridan has been too busy to record.
You get it when you get it.
She usually yells at me for not being able to record, but this week it's all on her.
I fucked up, kids. I'm sorry.
She did.
Please forgive me.
Don't forgive her.
I'm Sheridan Lankeen. That's Ryan Davidson.
Hello.
We are your hosts. This is the Dumbass Podcast, and I just want to say thanks for the emails this week.
Yeah, we got a bunch. Some good ones.
You're making our job easier. We don't got to prepare shit.
Yeah, it's great because, oh, wow, we got a bunch of emails. Now we can just read those and not come up with our own topics.
It's great.
Because our first episodes were a little struggling because, we didn't know what the fuck to talk about.
But now I feel like we're pros.
And we're in this, we got that groove. We know what to do. We know how to do it.
Ryan's rocking his K-Cap shirt. I like it.
Kaepernick, and it's...
C-Cap.
Yeah, who's K-Cap?
I don't know, that just sounds better.
K-Camp, that's a rap group.
I know. I met them once.
Yeah, I
just met them once.
Where?
I think they're at Western.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyways.
Okay.
Should we start off with an email? Maybe just hit one right off the top?
Well, first, let's just catch up in our lives, Sher. Why you gotta rush into the business? It's called foreplay, dude.
Okay.
How has your life been since I last saw you?
When did you last see me? Has it been that
last
long?
episode.
I forgot what your face looks like,
Oh my god. Check the YouTube. Dumbass Podcast on YouTube.
Humble plug.
Yeah.
I've been doing good. I mean...
Too busy, obviously, to record.
No, I had stuff to do, man. Mm-hmm. My dad's an over-the-road truck driver. He's home this week. I never get to see him.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fair.
Forgive
Why do you make me feel like a dick now?
No, I
Damn
didn't
it,
need to do that. How you been, dude?
What
you been up to?
Chilling, man. My girl was in Arizona for a week, so didn't get to see her, so I was kind of just doing my own thing. I was on spring break.
Never getting to see your significant other.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river full of your long-distance relationship tears.
I'm so used to long-distance relationship now. I'm just like, I forgot what Ben looks like.
I wonder what a real relationship is like. A relationship within close proximity.
People are like, I miss my boyfriend. I haven't seen him in a couple days. I'm like, I go months without seeing Ben.
That's insane to me. How do you do it?
Well, I mean, he's lived in St. Louis our entire relationship, so every summer when we'd go home from college, we'd spend it apart.
The whole summer?
The whole summer. I think one summer I saw him once, the entire summer, just because we were so busy we didn't have time to go see each other. But
hey, if it works, it works, I guess.
It's not that bad.
Dude, there are fucking ants all over
I know, dude. I don't know what it is. We don't leave food out. I don't understand.
One was crawling on me before we started scaring me. I gotta kill this. Got him.
Better than the spiders, man.
That's true. I'll take ants over spiders, but still, I'd rather have not any fucking insects. Let's keep the insects outside, huh? Build that wall. Okay, yeah. We'll hop into an email real quick.
Sure.
Okay, from the corrections department, I apparently said Liam Hemsworth was in Captain America. Oh, wait, no. I said, no. I don't know what the fuck I said.
I don't remember. People always write it and they're I can't believe you said this shit. And I'm like, I don't remember saying that shit.
I literally have no idea what we talked about last week.
People write into me, or not write in.
I get texts and tweets.
Yeah, they text me about shit I said on the 6th or 7th episode. And they'll answer a question that I hypothetically asked, and I'm like, yo, I don't remember what I ate for breakfast, dude.
Bro, you're gonna have to give me a timestamp.
Help me out here.
He said, all right, Ryan, Thor is played by Chris Hemsworth. Captain America is played by Chris Evans. You fucking idiot.
Duh.
I'm sorry. Jesus. Thank you, Corrections Department. And then he adds, also a note, if any of the Geno haters need to remove their sticks from their asses, I am happy to recommend a proctologist. Damn. That dude is passionate, and I have mad respect for him. I'm an atheist, skeptic, heathen, you name it, but I was completely entranced by his discussion about spirituality, and it's fucking great that you guys are open to anyone and everyone sharing their passions on your podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
That
you.
was the point.
That's what we try to do.
I loved how everyone was so butthurt about one episode, and I'm like, you don't have to listen.
Yeah, I mean, there's 28 other ones you can listen to. And then he says, since we talked about who, like, we want so-called experts in their field, you know, people who are passionate about stuff, and he says, I am a semi-expert on ping pong. Do with that as you will. I'm also a pretty good writer, I think, question mark. And then, all right, my question for the week. What's the worst sport? I got your answer. Ping pong. I'm
Dude,
kidding.
ping pong is so huge in, like, China.
It's huge in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And it gets, dude,
It's hard.
Sometimes when I go down some YouTube holes,
I
like,
can't do it.
I'll watch those, like, crazy ping pong games. Those are insane.
Yo, was Tom Hanks really playing ping pong in Forrest Gump? Or was that edited?
I'm sure it was edited. You'd hear, like, some, like, oh, did you know Tom Hanks actually got really good at ping pong for this role?
He'd be in one of those, like, top 10 lists of, like, actors that really did their own
Really?
stunts.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I've never seen him in that. Maybe that was a dumb question.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is a dumbass podcast. I can ask all the dumb questions I want.
What do you think is the
Suck
worst
my dick.
sport? Oh, suck her dick, people.
Curling, you know?
Dude, curling is fucking awesome. I will defend curling till the day I die. That's like what I love to watch curling during the Winter Olympics.
I don't get it.
I don't
How
get it
is that
either.
a sport?
I still don't understand the rules.
Sweeping. They're
It's like-
sweeping. They're professional sweepers.
Yeah,
They're
some
women.
of them, but they're I think it's the Russian female curling team, all fucking models, like drop dead.
You don't have to be athletic at all.
You have to have some semblance of like
You just have to-
geometry, because like you gotta knock their fucking stones around.
How do you practice? Clean your house? I don't
Go
know.
to the ice rink, Sheridan. You're so ignorant.
There's literally one person where
they're
all their
sweeping.
job is to push a disc.
It's a lot of skill. You gotta angle it right so like you can bounce off one thing and push yours further. I think I've never looked up the rules. This is just what I get from watching them.
Yeah.
Like there's like the targets, like the three
It's
rings.
Like what's that?
Shuffleboard. Yeah,
Is
it's
it
like
shuffleboard
on ice
Okay.
basically, and the brooms are to like slow down and speed up your little piece.
I mean, I've played bocce ball, which I think is similar to where it's all
Yeah,
about
it's like
judging distance and how hard you
all
toss
those
something.
bocce ball, curling, and the other one we just said shuffleboard. They're like the same concept basically.
Bocce ball's fun.
I have not played bocce ball in a long time. It's
It
a really
is.
white thing to do.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun though.
But yeah, I mean that's a sport, right?
Curling?
Curling?
Yeah, it's in the Olympics, dude.
Yo, there's a lot
I mean,
of
there's
stuff
a
in
lot
the
of
Olympics
shit.
that you're like, come on.
Is that really a sport? I mean, you're skiing with a gun. Come on.
Sure.
All right, I guess we'll just read the next email.
Sure. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Go.
You have them up? Okay. Blah, blah. Just thought I'd let. What is
Who is
this?
this
It's a
from?
picture.
Someone sent us a picture?
Hold on, I'm trying to
I
open
don't
it.
think I read this.
You replied, so you did.
Oh.
You said.
What'd I
said
say?
appreciate
Oh, I
it.
said I don't think I opened it.
Oh, we talked about like. I guess we talked about like
Oh,
the
look,
numbers
it's the
of
freaking
religions.
corrections police.
Corrections department,
My God.
back at it again. Top religions in the world. Christianity has 2.1 billion.
And I
Islam
knew that
has
when
1.3
yeah, I think
million.
on that episode you said something way off, and I knew
thought-
it was wrong, but I
yeah.
just didn't even care to correct
I
it.
thought Islam had more followers.
No, Christianity's definitely number one.
Non-religious is
You
third.
fucking
I'm a
dumbass, right?
Fucking idiot. And that's all we got from the corrections department this week.
Thanks, everybody.
Did you see that Pepsi ad?
I did, and
What'd you think?
well,
Just give me the
if
raw.
I just saw it without knowing if there was any backlash, I really wouldn't think.
You
much
wouldn't
of
have thought
it.
twice,
No,
would
I
you?
wouldn't have.
I kind of knew you would say that.
Is that like super white of me? Is
Kinda.
my white showing?
That's that white privilege showing, Sheridan.
It's that half white privilege showing.
It's that half white is all white.
Do we round up in
You
terms
do.
of race?
You do.
We round up. All right. All right.
So you got that white privilege, but it's do you not see anything wrong with it like at all?
Well,
Like
I did understand of like, oh, Kendall Jenner's just gonna give this cop a Pepsi and it's all everyone's just gonna hug.
everyone's gonna cheer like she gave him a Pepsi.
I mean, if a black guy goes within 1 foot of a police officer, sir, I'm gonna need you to step back,
Sir.
sir.
Let me see your ID. Hands above your head. I saw this video once where like you know those fucking stupid ass open carry dudes who carry assault rifles around just to make a point about.
No, I don't.
You've never seen these?
I've been to Texas. Is that what you're asking
There's
me?
like no, there's like these videos of people who like like let's go show our Second Amendment right. We're legally allowed to
What do you
carry.
mean, the purge? What?
We're legally allowed to carry an assault rifle if we have the proper documentation.
They have
These
a
fucking
FOID card?
nerds. Yeah, I mean you need a FOID card and a license to carry basically, and you can carry an assault rifle technically. But obviously, a cop's gonna come up and say something to you if you walk into a fucking Walmart with an assault rifle.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you're allowed to have it, but seriously, have some fucking common sense, dude.
Conceal, right? Don't you have to have it concealed?
Well, in some places it's open carry. Like you concealed carry.
Jesus
like Illinois,
Christ, that is frightening.
we have concealed carry, and we don't have open carry. I don't believe.
Oh, I've been to Texas. I've seen me some guns.
Lots of guns down there. Lots of guns everywhere. In
Lots
America,
of 10-gallon hats that are worn not as a joke.
Yeah, like legit worn.
Legit wearing 10-gallon hats.
You are culture shaming, Sheridan.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I
Y'all
am.
look clownish.
Your hats are dumb. All right. But so like these dudes, these white dudes. So what they did was another thing I hate, those social experiment videos on YouTube.
Oh
Where it's
God,
like,
those are the worst.
Let's go to the hood and scuff people's Jordans and see what happens, and then they get beat up. And like, it's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Fuck those dudes. But it's basically these are like old white men with nothing to do, and they're like, all right, we're gonna go walk down the street with an assault rifle and see what happens. So like the cops come, obviously, and they're like, can we see your IDs? Blah blah blah. And like we don't need to show your IDs. We're legal citizens. All this shit. And then they have a black guy do it with an assault rifle, and the cops come in, skirt, get out of the cars, put the gun down, get your hands on the ground, shit like that. And so that's like what this commercial reminds me of, because like it's Kendall Jenner.
I see.
You get that at least.
Okay. Yeah.
And this whole everyone who hasn't seen this Pepsi ad, I mean, good luck finding it because Pepsi pulled it, and it took us 20 minutes to find it. But if you haven't seen it, go fucking look at it.
It did make was it a protest or was it a parade? I
Exactly.
couldn't
See, the protest looked like a fucking party, and like these kids are, this kid's busting out his violin in the middle of a fucking protest. They're dancing and fucking playing hacky sack, whatever. And it's like, no. Real protests are not like that. Real protests are fucking.
Yo, you want to protest?
Getting
yeah, hold
tear
on,
gas.
fam. Let me bring my cello.
Yeah, let me go get my violin and my hacky sack, bro. I'll be right there. Give me a sec. And I gotta grab some Pepsi on the way. And then these people are like, they're partying, and then Kendall Jenner comes out, and she's like, she grabs the fucking Pepsi and walks. Like, you know how you see those iconic pictures of like the line of cops and the line of protesters, and they're not crossing that little no man's land? Because if someone did, that's game over. That's when the tear gas comes out. The fucking.
I mean, if anyone's
riot
gonna cross
control.
it, it's a hot girl.
I guess. Yeah. Okay. I guess really in real life too. But
I mean, you also gotta think of it like, what was Pepsi gonna put out some politically,
just stay away from the
non-PC,
political.
like-
This is pretty non-PC.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm saying, like that should be. If they're gonna put something out like that, shouldn't it be kind of lighthearted? It's Pepsi.
It's Pepsi, but why can't they just follow in Coke's footsteps and
I
get a
agree
fucking
with
polar
you.
bear?
I agree with you. Not the way to go. But if they were gonna go this direction, this is how I would have preferred them to go.
I guess.
I
But I
think
mean, they
you
could
do
make a
if you
real
like-
raw Pepsi commercial. Like Coke has done some pretty crazy shit where, like, they do those videos where like people are like, they're like spray painting, but they're spray painting love and everything, shit like that.
Gay.
Oh God, you said it, not me. And also, what the fuck was I gonna say? And there's a lot of backlash because it's like trivializing the Black Lives Matter movement, and there was one other point I had about this stupid ass commercial.
I don't know.
Give me a sec.
It's just really hard
Oh.
for me to.
And Kendall Jenner being in the commercial is like, the Kardashians combined have like the most clout that like any person or family has had like ever.
Clout?
Like social reach.
Oh, okay. They
think-
can reach the most people.
Yeah, like they can reach more people than like you fucking NBC can.
I think Kim Kardashian is the #1 most known person in the world.
Yeah, she is. Oh, I'll get back to that. But and like they have never spoken out on any political issues ever.
Yeah, they do. Gun control. It was like a big thing of theirs.
Really?
Especially
when?
Kendall Jenner.
When?
Like she had this campaign about gun control. I swear to
I
God.
have not heard about this at all.
Why don't you get your facts, Ryan, instead of spreading this fake ass news? Wrong. Gun control. I swear to God, dude.
I don't see any quick searches when it shows up. Kim Kardashian attempts to get Kendall. Kim attempts to get Kendall to support gun control.
One of them was.
Kendall explains why she's hesitant to support gun control. So get your facts straight, Miss Fake News. And,
okay, one of them was speaking about. I guess it was Kim.
But the Kardashians have this enormous platform, and they haven't done anything you know.
I mean, there are so many issues that you can take a stance on that no one is gonna disagree with, like world hunger. Who is that?
Well, yeah,
Who is that for world hunger?
But they're not even doing shit like that, and that's another reason why
yeah,
I don't
know why
think
they don't.
she should be in this commercial.
Like,
maybe do someone like fucking Zendaya.
The Kardashians against puppy mills. You know what I'm saying?
It's anything like something like that. You can't get
that.
mad at that, and they're just not. And that's another thing that's in real poor taste with this commercial. Nah. Go Pepsi. Get a fucking cartoon koala bear as your icon,
I want Pepsi to come out with a commercial where they openly admit that they are not as tasty as Coke, but they don't give a fuck.
This is where I disagree. I'm a Pepsi man.
I am a Coke person, strong and proud.
Strong and proud Coke person over here.
Wow, that was really difficult.
And I really enjoy the taste of Pepsi over Coke. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it tastes like flatter and not as sweet.
I think it tastes sweeter.
No, I think Coke tastes sweeter.
I mean, it's almost impossible to get Pepsi at a fucking restaurant because
Are you kidding?
Coke.
All I hear is, we have Pepsi.
See, I ask for Pepsi a lot if I get pop, and they're like, ooh, we have Coke.
Is Pepsi okay? No, it's not fucking okay,
I guess,
Trisha.
Okay, I
Give
guess
me
you're
root
right.
beer.
They do. A lot of places have Pepsi. Yeah, I'll take root beer. Oh, I'm a root beer man.
I'm a root beer guy.
Hell yeah.
Girl.
Love me some root beer.
Identity crisis.
So yeah, this Pepsi ad was a little.
I don't know. I disagree.
Thought out.
I definitely think it was not thought out. Also, that cop is way too hot to be real.
They're like all these.
Oh my god.
These three dudes. There's like three dudes that were super hot, and this dude looks like a serial killer. But yeah, another fucking ant.
They love that wall for some reason. Anyway, I'm gonna read the next email.
Okay.
Hello, favorite podcast. Hello, favorite.
Hello.
First of all, thank you for giving me something to listen to and laugh at when I shower and get ready for work every morning.
What is it? People listening in the shower.
I love listening to podcasts when I shower. I don't know how you don't.
I don't listen to anything when I shower.
I listen to a podcast every single morning.
I think a part of it is because like I have a lot of people in my house, and like a lot of the shit I listen to gets real like vulgar, graphic. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I don't want my little brother to hear me listening about some dude going balls deep on a prostitute. 17.
Oh my god, he's fine.
I feel weird, so I don't listen to music or anything.
Yeah, I live alone, so I blast that shit.
Yeah.
The banter between you both is great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like this podcast has made me and Ryan hate each other just a little bit more.
A lot bit more.
But we're still friends.
Yeah, we aight. Dude, what the fuck?
Wow.
Another ant.
On the same wall.
Jesus, man.
I don't know. Okay, my question for the week: have you ever gotten into a fight with a friend to the point when they're being petty and you're just tired of fighting? One of my best friends and I have been back in. God, this.
And you said I was bad at reading emails.
One of my best friends and I have been in the back and forth fight over the last couple of weeks, and it's to the point where I don't even remember how it started. Shut up. A mixture between me saying something that offended her and her being mad at me for even saying it that made me mad, and it spiraled out of control. I obviously love her and I want to stay friends because we have so much history, but it doesn't even seem like she remotely likes me now.
Jesus.
I know Ryan's just going to say, just talk to her, but it's not that simple.
She knows me so well.
Yeah, it's exactly what you would say.
Yes, it was.
How do you approach a mad friend? Do I apologize for something I don't even feel sorry for? Let me know. P.S. Cher, I've definitely tried the Harry Potter and it's awesome. My pubes feel empowered. We're empowering pubes, Ryan. Are you proud of us?
I am.
That's going to be the title of this episode, Empowering Pubes.
Oh boy.
PPS, if you could only watch 5 movies for the rest of your life, what would they be? We're going to get back to that. Let's answer the question first.
Dive into this question.
Okay, Ryan, besides your generic, just talk to her advice, what do you got?
I'd say just talk to her. This email's funny to me though because this was the person who emailed about the Tinder question once where we're like, give us more information. Yeah. She's like, I'm not going to bore you with the details.
And we're like, really? Because details
we need the details. And now this one's chock full of details. So thank you for listening. But
I love the sentence where she says, I obviously love her and I want to stay friends because we have so much history, but it doesn't even seem like she remotely likes me right now. Well, there is your answer,
yeah.
Missy.
Well, I guess my advice would be to just fucking lay low, just play it cool for a week or two, and then text her like nothing happened.
She's like, how do you approach being friends with someone? who doesn't even like you.
Well, I guess we do
I
need
know
more
that's
info because I don't know what the
That's
fuck
probably
happened.
not what she was trying to say.
No, I mean,
but
that's how she feels. I'm sure her friend.
that cracked me up.
Her friend's probably feeling the same way. Like, why is my friend so mad at me? I'm not even that mad. Just give it a week to cool off and then pretend like nothing happened.
I've absolutely been in this situation, actually pretty recently. My friend was going into this fight with her boyfriend, and she's mad at her boyfriend, right? And so she's come to me, and she's like, he's such a piece of shit, piece of shit, piece of shit. I called her boyfriend a piece of shit, and she was like,
Hey now.
hey, what the fuck? That's my boyfriend. She got mad at me, and I didn't even know it. So I came up to her the other day, and I was like, hey, what's up? What's going on? And she was like, nothing.
Say, oh shit, what'd I
I
do?
was like, are you mad at me? She's like, you called him a piece of shit, Cher. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh, you fell into that trap.
I just left her alone till she cooled off.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
then
what
we're
you gotta
fine
do.
now.
And then you just pretend like nothing
I
happened.
was not putting up with that. I'm like, you can be petty, it's fine.
I've been in situations where it's not really petty, where like me and people got in like full blown arguments, and then we just give it 2 or 3 days, no contact, cool off, and then you just pretend like nothing happened.
Have you ever taken an extended break from a friendship?
Oh yeah, a couple times.
How long?
Well-
how long can you go and then go back to where things were?
Personally, well, it depends on how good. Like my core group of friends is like super tight, so
Yeah.
like we hadn't seen one of our friends about probably a year and a half, and then we just saw him the other day and we're hanging out like nothing had changed.
Wow.
But
But I know exactly who you're talking about.
I don't think you do.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Maybe you might be right, but no, yeah, I think it's definitely possible to take a break. Sometimes you just need to take a break.
I think
It's like a relationship. Sometimes you need to
Yeah.
fucking break.
I think you definitely need to if you're gonna kind of like sometimes it's unwritten, it's unsaid, but you both know that you're kind of in this break. Either you don't live next to each other, or you just kind of stop talking. But I think you always need to kind of have these little taps on the window where you like one of her pictures.
Yeah,
she comments,
favorite some of her
she
tweets.
texts you happy birthday. You know, you need something to keep it going where you're just like, hey, remember me? We might be friends again someday, but for now we're just gonna chill.
I mean, I've been in a situation where like we got in a full blown fight. Like we just needed a couple days to cool off, and then my advice is don't even address it.
Oh, I do the same thing.
Just be like,
I
hey, you
ignore
want to
it.
go out tonight? Just be like, hey, let's go out tonight. Grab some drinks,
Yeah.
and then there you go, problem solved.
Or I always just I overtly say it. Like if me and my friend will get in a fight, I'll be like, hey, remember when you were a dick? You want to go get a taco?
See, that's bad. That's bad. I would take offense to that.
Or I would say like, hey, remember when I was being a dick? Let's
There
go
you
get
go.
a taco.
Much better.
Better.
Much better.
That's my advice.
That would work great.
That's what
Just-
you
just-
text her. Hey, remember when I was being a dick? Same. Tacos?
Tacos tonight? I'll buy. There you go. I mean,
If she denies getting tacos with her, that's not someone you want in your life in the first place.
yeah, you've got a couple options here. I'd say, by the time you've heard us give you your answer, hopefully it's been resolved. You
But-
just gave it a little cool off time.
She mentioned that like, have you ever her question, have you ever gotten into a fight with a friend to the point where they're being petty and you're just tired of fighting and you go back and forth and then you don't even remember how it started? That's every girl fight ever.
Yeah, I can't really relate to that because the only time me and my friends fight, it's over something that's pretty big.
Really?
If it's something petty like
What, are y'all
that,
murdering each other?
no, just like I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know. One time, politics gets us pretty angry, and then sometimes we say some stupid shit. But like, for petty shit like that, me and my friends are really on like a no bullshit type deal. So like, if you say something real like passive aggressive, like or like we're just gonna call you out for it. Like we're not gonna just let that slide. Like you can't just be like, you're like, hey, maybe if you would have called me, it's like, fuck you, man. If you wanted to talk, fucking text me. It'd be like that, and then it's over.
I remember one extremely the most passive aggressive thing that's ever been done to me, and I think I might have actually already told this, but it was with my roommate, who I still one of my best friends to this
I think you
day.
told this on the show.
I think I did. I'm just gonna retell it real
recap it,
fast.
yeah.
One of my best friends, but she's just a little. Sometimes you're like, hey. Is there something in your ass? Oh, I think it's a stick. You might want to remove it. You know
pull
what I
that
mean?
out of your ass.
I mean,
Missy.
I love her. She's great, but living with her was fucking murder. And I texted her. I was like, hey, I'm going to have friends over. We're going to carve pumpkins tonight. She was like, all right, cool. I have friends over. I opened the drawer to get knives. There's no knives. There's no knives.
The knife burglar strikes again.
She took all of the knives, put them in her room, locked the door. And so when
petty.
She came home later and I was like, yo, where are the knives? She goes, I hid them. And I was like, why? She goes, because you didn't clean up the dishes today.
That's funny.
What? Not only did she not mention any of the dishes.
Yeah, she
nothing. She hid
straight
the
up took them.
Knives. That is petty, my friend.
That's so petty.
I couldn't believe. I straight up called her. I was like, "Dude, are you freaking serious right now?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like,
"Yeah." See, that's how.
I'm not gonna talk to you. We just got a live email. Holy shit.
Did we really?
Yeah, we did.
Holy shit.
God damn it! I love our lives. All right. Well.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's long.
Fucking novel. Oh my god. All right, we'll break that down. But I just want to say, like,
Jesus.
most of our we're not petty, like I said. But if the pettiest thing that happens quite frequently is like when we post something in the group chat. Like, hey, let's all go to the bar tonight. And then one person misses out or something. And then the next day, like, yo, thanks for inviting me to the bar last night, guys. Like, if it's in the group chat, everyone's invited. That's a ground rule we have with our friends.
Oh, that's so passive to just be like, but I didn't get a single
it's like you didn't,
invite.
but you didn't text me. Like, I didn't answer. Why didn't you text me? Because it's in the fucking group chat, bitch. I'm not going to single text you. It's in the group chat. You're invited. There's no, hey, you, and you, let's go do something, but fuck everyone else. That's how you get kicked out of the group chat. And then when they say the shit like that, I usually kick them out of the group chat for a day and then add them back in.
Gotcha. All right.
Oh boy. All right. Next
On
email.
to the next.
I got this one since Sheridan can't read.
All right. Fuck you.
I'm pretty sure you guys know the only person who thinks OJ didn't do it. But I'm curious about the other theory Sherry was talking about that was his oldest son.
Another time, another day.
Yeah, it's another episode. I gotta watch this fucking People vs. OJ and then we'll
dude.
back to it.
Watch it. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Oh my fucking god, dude. That's a big ass ant. This is number 5 because I killed one. Oh, it's gone.
Dude, leave it.
It's an ant, Sheridan. I'm not gonna let the wildlife take over your house. You're welcome. This isn't fucking Jumanji.
People are gonna think I live in like.
She lives in the forest. She lives in a treehouse. Happy, terrible internet. Okay, gross sex story. I was making out with this guy and started kissing his neck and biting a little, but like lightly.
Like lightly.
Yeah, I love that little disclaimer. Next thing I know, I popped a zit on his neck in my mouth. I don't even mind popping zits. That doesn't gross me out. But it was a first date with someone from Tinder and in my mouth. In my motherfucking mouth.
I'm gonna puke.
It was one of those big ones and it bled too.
Oh my god.
I basically left right after that and never responded to his text again.
That's
so gross.
So disgusting.
I got.
Oh my god.
That is one of the most
wow.
disgusting things I've ever heard.
I have a really disgusting story that I don't want to tell, but if we hit 50 episodes, I'll tell it.
Okay, well this is.
That's a promise.
30.
This is 29.
This is 30.
This
awesome.
is 30?
I think so. Maybe it's 29.
It's
I don't
29.
know. It's 29 or 30.
Who cares?
We're up there. So yeah, once we hit 50.
If we hit 50, I'll tell a really disgusting story.
Oh boy.
But yeah, ballsy to write in and
yeah,
put that on the
ballsy to
internet.
admit that.
That is disgusting.
Because
but
they don't
I
know
love
your
that you
identity,
shared.
but we do.
I want to hear more. People, I want to hear some gruesome,
That is
roady
so
stories.
gnarly, dude. Like, I couldn't even imagine. First of all, shouldn't be making out with neck acne.
Yeah, ew.
I can't be talking. I used to have really bad acne as a kid.
Yeah, we need to
in
move
high
on.
school.
I'm getting kind of sick.
I was thinking back on some of my embarrassing sex stories, and one of them was, it's not even a sex story. It's like, we went to Boys Town. There's like one girl and 2 dudes.
Do you need to tell us something, Ryan?
Boys Town is in Chicago. It's like where all the gay bars are. And I blacked out, and I came back with a huge hickey on my neck. And the girl we were with had no idea who did it. The guy had no idea who did it. And I was just like, I got a hickey in Boys Town. No idea how I got it. Guy, girl, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't keep me up at night. I'll say that.
I love it.
Okay, next email. This is, I guess, the subject. Ryan's girlfriend writing in with an important question. Oh boy, here we go. Sup, nerds? Or should I say nerd, because I know Cher isn't one.
Definitely a nerd.
Rude. I listened to last week's episode on my trip home tonight, and I was taken aback by Ryan's cabin story. To anyone else, it was probably funny, but to me it was funny but also painfully awkward. Hearing about a partner's past sexual encounters or relationships is no doubt always at least a little weird. Out of curiosity in the past, I've tried to dig out some information about Ryan's sexcapades, but have not gotten a lot of info out of him. Which doesn't really bother me, but still, I remain curious. Question is, what do you think what do you two think about sharing details about your sexual past with your significant other? Is it any of their business? I wonder if it's more of a good or bad thing to share the number of people you've slept with, who they were, or even what the nature of that sexual relationship was, because I can see how situations like that could create jealousy or insecurities, or just change the way a person perceives a relationship. But in the end of it, it's not really anyone's business to know, but in a way it completely is. What do you guys think? Okay, bye, love you guys. And then she drew a dick.
Ejaculated.
Yes.
Love it.
That's a doozy.
Well.
What is your personal...
Personally,
let me just repeat the question.
I'm so curious.
Are you? See?
I'm very curious.
Amanda is too with me.
Yeah, but
obviously.
Ben is not, he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't really want to talk about it. He's very like, this is us. This is what we're doing. We don't need to dwell on the past. And I'm like,
exactly.
Let's dwell on the past.
No, see, I don't care about your past. Like the past.
I don't care, but it's.
And I don't really.
Curious.
I don't really care to know either. Like you could have banged fucking 60 dudes. I mean, I don't give a shit really.
I know.
What's happening now is what's happening.
I'm not like in the dark. I know all of his ex-girlfriends. I know who they are, their names, blah blah blah, when they dated, but I don't like think about it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not a big deal. I don't think I know all like everything else besides that. I know the
just
relationships.
know the relationships. Yeah,
and I know it's mine because I only have one ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, and I've never really had girlfriends. Just like
yeah.
fucking hookups and stuff.
Yeah, I've had one ex-boyfriend and like 5 friends with benefits. Does that count?
Yeah, see, and then so I think that's enough detail. Like I've had one boyfriend and then slept with like 5 other people.
Yeah.
Like I think that's
We're good.
that's it.
That's
you
all
know
we need to
now
know.
you know. But I'm gonna put Amanda on blast here a little bit. We were hanging out last night and she's like really trying to get me to fucking tell her like all the details about my past sexual encounters.
Some
and I'm
stuff
like,
are just better unsaid.
Exactly.
You don't want to ruin dynamics.
It's like I'm not like, yeah. It's just it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what I think.
Yeah.
It's not important, and especially if you know it's just going to cause pain.
I think it helps if you really enforce that, like, you don't have to worry about anything. There's nothing going on that you need to be worried about. There's nothing I'm trying to hide. I just don't want to talk about it.
The past is the past. Let's keep it that way. Well, that's a bad way to say that. But I don't think it's very important, and it doesn't matter.
But I will say, I don't like it when someone's like, they don't want to talk about it because they are trying to hide something. If you feel like your partner's trying to hide something, then maybe there's something to hide.
And maybe they are hiding something.
Right.
But
if there's no like jealousy there or no like reason to be suspicious, just leave it.
Yeah, exactly. And I have told the minimum, and there's nothing I'm hiding. So like I don't see why.
I think I actually did say something to Ben once where this was like kind of early in our relationship. I was like, like, don't do this because it reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. And he came back at me and he was like, yo, real talk, Sheridan, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to be compared to him. What he did with you, that was your business. We are us. Like, don't compare me to him because, like, I want to grow with you. And it really snapped me into reality. I was like, shit, all right. Noted.
I like that. That's a good way to
so, we'll
say that.
Relationship advice for y'all because we're still going strong, motherfuckers.
And they never see each other.
That's the secret.
Shout out, Ben.
Literally just never see each other.
Yep, and then when you do, it's great.
All right. Can I read the bulk of this next email and then you take the lower half?
Can we skim it first?
You want to pause and come back?
No.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
It's a live email.
It's so long.
And it's addressed to me and me only.
Oh, yeah. It says, hey, share at the
top. It says, hey, share.
All right. I'll just fucking go fuck myself then. Thanks, emailer.
Hey, Cher. Sorry it took so long to email. Work is crazy right now. My life is hectic. We don't give a fuck, listener. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, just fucking email.
Like, just tell me your life story.
Maybe if you didn't write a fucking novella for your email, you'd have more time.
I really enjoy your show. Thank you. I binge listened through all of them, and now that I've caught up, I have no idea what to listen to when you don't have new ones. I know you don't promote other podcasts, but any suggestions would be cool since this is the first podcast I've ever listened to, and now I want more.
We'll send you some links.
Well, we're going to link you our very own podcast.
20 times, different hyperlinks.
So the last podcast I listened to, you asked for awkward and embarrassing sex stories, and boy, do I have one. It's actually how I lost my virginity. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy. That's always fun.
I was at a party at a friend's house. Isn't that how they all start?
Isn't it? It's always got alcohol involved.
We were playing King's Cup. What's King's Cup?
Circle of Death?
Okay. And when they got to Never Have I Ever, everyone learned that I had never gotten past, like, second base.
Hey, pro tip on Never Have I Ever, just fucking lie.
I always tell the truth. I don't know.
I do too, but like if
I
it's something
lose so fast. Let's be real. When you do anal on the third date, there's not much else.
Hello.
To hide.
Because that's always what the fucking questions are. Never
I
have
know.
I ever. Have you ever done anal?
Yeah.
Who cares?
We start talking, and another girl lets him know of my. Oh, I skipped a line.
You
After
skipped a
quite a
line.
few drinks, I started talking to the guy who at the time was pretty cute.
At the time.
Not so much afterwards, though.
Oh, okay. Got them beer goggles
we
on.
started talking, and another girl lets him know of my quote-unquote innocence. He then starts to really flirt with me,
Oh,
and within
boy.
the next hour, we were in the bathroom, and I was sucking his dick.
Wow.
He was pretty drunk, and I was fairly new at it, so it wasn't going well. So we decided to head back to the party. As the night unwinds, we're both spending the night, and we decide to go to my friend's room since she went to her boyfriend's. We have sex. It's fine, I guess.
It's fine, I guess. It was alright. I mean, nothing to write home about.
It hurt a lot, and yet a bad case of whiskey dick. That's not really the embarrassing part. We wake up the next morning and realize we weren't in my friend's room, but her roommate's. As we get out of bed, he leaves, and I learn that I bled on her sheets, blanket, and bed.
Oh my god.
I start to freak out, and
What
I
is it
take
with
her
blood?
sheets and blanket, and I start to wash them in the laundry room and scrub out the bed to the best of my ability. My God, my friend was gone, and I was alone in this house trying to clean up my drunken mess. I get it all cleaned, and I head home. The next day, I get a text from a number I don't know, and it's my friend's roommate, and she is understandably livid. She apparently found the condom wrapper under the bed. She then demands that I buy her a new mattress.
What? Fuck that roommate, dude.
I feel awful, but I can't afford that, so I offer to pay for dry cleaning. I then text the guy and tell him. He says he'll pay for half when he can, and then he lets me know that he only wore a condom for half the time.
Oh my god.
So then
This
I
dude's
learned
a real scumbag.
all about STD testing and the next morning after pill. And that is how I lost my virginity.
Oh my god.
That sounds like every freshman year college sex story ever.
That roommate's kind of a dick for trying to buy a new mattress. Fuck you,
Oh,
dude.
I don't know. If my roommate had friends come and I was out for the weekend and I found out that strangers, I don't know, had sex on my bed, bled on my bed,
Okay, well,
I'd be so livid.
the bleeding part, yeah, but if it sounds like he didn't know about the bleeding, he just sounds like they had sex on the bed. Like, that's not that big of a deal. Just fucking wash the sheets and get on with your life,
yeah,
you
but
nerd.
the bleeding.
You fucking nerd.
I'd be pissed about the bleeding.
Yeah, but he just, from what she wrote, says, found the condom, assumed they had sex on the bed, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, the bleeding's a little next level, but still, I would just throw the sheets out and get new ones.
That is, I like it. Thank you.
That is, wow. That is a doozy.
Doozy. How do you only wear a condom for half the time? How do you take it off mid-sex and not have the other person realize it?
They're both pretty intoxicated. That's pretty much the only answer I got. They're both pretty drunk.
Weird.
Sometimes it's just not working. Especially if you got whiskey
you just
dick.
take it off? I don't...
I mean, I guess.
Whiskey dick is real?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you had it?
Oh yeah. If you
And
drink
you
too
just
much.
You can't get it up?
I mean, I usually
Can't
it
keep
just
it up?
takes me a lot longer, and then yeah, sometimes you can't keep it up.
Oh, and you can't finish?
Well, that's part of it too. Yeah, if I'm too drunk, there's no way. I'll just fuck until we both get tired and then go to sleep.
Oh, I've been there.
I'm not coming tonight. There's a bunch more to this email about besides the sex story. Any other thoughts on the sex story?
No, I mean, that's great. I love when people
That was
share.
wild.
Thank you for sharing.
That was a roller coaster ride through and through. Thank you. All right. Also, I wanted to hear your thoughts on the Women's March. You kind of touched on it in an episode with Amanda, but I wanted to hear your thoughts on women's rights, both from Cher and Ryan.
I want to hear your thoughts on women's rights.
Yeah.
Love them.
Go women. A+.
I am pro woman.
I'm a feminist.
I love other women. I don't think you realize, but like being a woman is so powerful and magical. I just love other women. Women have a bond with each other, and I wish we all had equal rights.
It's getting there, Cher. It's getting there.
That's all I have to say
I
about Wyatt.
agree with Sheridan. It's that's something we should have brought that up with the Pepsi ad. We'll come back to that.
Hashtag yes all women.
I loved your talk with your teacher. I thought it was really funny. Still haven't listened to that episode because I wasn't there. That was me adding that. But I kind of hate when people bash millennials like we are the bane of all existence.
I guess.
I agree. I fucking hate millennial bashing. Okay. I know he didn't really, but it made me think of a bunch of people who do, and you know how tangents work and whatnot. Anyway, I personally don't think our generation... Yeah, I gotta fucking find the square root of your fucking point.
When did this turn into trig?
Anyways, I personally don't think our generation is as bad as people think. We are intelligent and progressive, and I think we could affect real change in the world. Maybe I'm naive, but I hope not. What are some of your thoughts on the future and what our generation can do to change it? I like this person.
That's a great question.
I like this email. Who is this girl?
I went to high school with her.
Oh, shout out. No, you don't hate those fucking articles like...
No, I do.
Oh, millennials can't do this. Millennials can't do that. Millennials are having less sex.
Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
Because we're not getting participation trophies for fucking.
We also, I think we have less sex because we're smarter about sex.
Well, yeah.
What do you think?
We're smarter about sex.
This isn't Woodstock.
We're all too busy working shitty jobs that can't afford us to live. No time to have sex.
I think we are we have the most people in the working class, millennials. We're very hard working.
we're hard-working people.
We're economically optimistic. We think that we're going to be rich in the future, all of us.
Oh, of course.
No matter
well,
what.
That's the American dream, baby. But what I hate is old people being like, oh, I mean, when I was your age,
we played kick the can.
I worked at McDonald's and I paid my way through college with it. Like, yeah, old man, back when you made money.
I remember when gas was 18 cents.
And you guys are the ones that fucked up the economy with your Social Security and your fucking GI Bills. You guys got what you wanted and then left us to clean up the rubble. The housing bubble, ever heard of it? There's this article that was like, millennials don't want to own houses. Yeah, no shit, because we were all 15 when our parents lost all their shit. I'm not going to buy a house now, are you kidding me? Or millennials don't want to invest in the stock market.
Have you seen the stock market?
Everything I read about the stock market is how shitty it is. I'm not going to fucking start investing in your bullshit ass ideas. Uber, baby. Millennials don't own cars. Uber, baby. We're all about the future. We're looking ahead. Yeah, I think our generation is going to be great. I'm never pessimistic about it. Anybody who says... Anybody who says...
I think we have a great mindset.
Oh, well, we're all really suicidal, but we're also really optimistic.
Oh, we're all psychopaths.
I
feel the best way.
Yeah, it works. We're the good kind of psychopaths.
We're psychopaths, but it works.
It works for us. Okay, don't worry about it, old man. What was I gonna say? Our generation. Oh, what I hate is when people, especially in our generation, be like, "Oh, I've lost all faith in humanity" when they read a fucking stupid article, or
I hate that.
I have no hope for humanity, or "Oh, this restored my faith in humanity." Fuck off, dude. You read a shitty article about a guy who kicked a dog. It's not that bad in the grand scheme of things.
Wow.
Get over yourself.
Yeah.
I just hate people who generalize. Overgeneralizations is basically what get my goat.
Agreed.
Next part. It's the last part. One last thing. I know this is super long. What are things you guys aspire to do? Ryan, what are you going to school for? What do you want to do with that?
Wow, how do you just assume he's
Fuck
going to
off,
school? You need to go to school to have a good life?
Yeah, how dare you not go to school, Ryan? Well, I do go to school. And I'm studying criminal justice. And that's all I'm going to say because this podcast may bite me in the ass.
Oh, real hard.
Big time. So I'm going to keep that on the low.
You might want to have a pseudonym.
I'm going to keep that on the low. Stop saying my first and last name, you dummy.
You literally say...
I'm Ryan, and this is Cher. And you're like, I'm Sheridan Lon Keene, and this is Ryan Davidson.
I just really like the sound of my full name, okay? Not RyanDavidson.guru.com?
No, there's no .com, Sheridan. How many times have I said it?
I don't know.
Not
I don't pay
Ryan.
attention. I drone you out when you say that because it's so annoying.
Everybody pay attention. This is it. It's not RyanDavidson.guru.
This is not going to bite you in the ass because it's not Ryan Davidson.
It's not Ryan Davidson. Yeah, always address me now as not Ryan. Hey, it's not Ryan here.
You're on the air with Not Ryan and Cher.
And then the rest of her email. That's all for now. You can use my name if you wish. Love always, Remy, a.k.a. Two Dicks.
I called her Two Dicks in high school.
Sent from my iPhone.
I don't remember why.
She has two dicks.
Maybe because she had two dicks.
Have you seen that dude with two dicks?
Someone has two dicks?
Yeah,
That's a real
dude.
thing. Come on, I gotta see it.
He's
a
he
picture.
did like a Reddit thing, like a Ask Me Anything, you know, what like famous
love
people do.
Ask Me Anythings.
Reddit.
Snoop Dogg's is forever my
Jeez.
favorite. Someone asked him, Snoop, why do you carry an umbrella? For drizzle. Amazing.
I am the guy with two
two
penises. AMA.
Come on.
Ask Me Anything.
Come on.
There's a picture.
Let me see.
Oh, he's got two fucking dicks, and they're like hogs too.
Everything a threesome with him? Can he have sex with two girls at the
Dude,
same
I
time?
remember reading this. There's some stories where he has two girls riding him.
Shut the
Like,
fuck.
so his
Can he
dicks.
come at the same time, or can he like?
Oh, that's a
pick?
great question.
Can he pick which dick he comes out of?
I don't know.
Can he father two different children? I have so many questions. Can you ask him? Is it over? 3 years ago. God
Okay,
damn it.
let's see. Let's read one of the comments. This is a summary. It's like, just to summarize what we've learned. He's bisexual. He's attractive.
Yo.
He lives in a threesome.
Yo!
He likes fisting others and being fisted. He likes putting things down his urethra. He casually mentions the time 6 people had sex with him simultaneously.
Yo!
He shoots 12 times when he comes. Straight men magically turn bi-curious around
This
him.
man is my hero.
And on top of that, he has 2 penises. Dude, you've never seen this? I saw it when it came out, and I was
Can
like,
he impregnate 2 different women with
2 different sets of
2
sperm.
different sets of sperm?
Dude, he's shooting 12 ropes each time he comes. That's a lot of fucking cum.
Yo. Wait, what does that mean?
What?
12.
12
what?
ropes?
What's a rope?
Like, when it comes in streams, like, it looks like...
Is that what that's called?
Like this.
I've never known that.
Yeah, ropes. Rope gang.
That's interesting.
This dude is so wild, and he's got, like, I mean, these are not small.
No, those are pretty...
He's got some pieces on
He's
him.
got two strong mediums going for him.
2 strong.
Double dick dude.
medium.
I love it.
His name is Double Dick Dude on Reddit. So
Double
just
dick.
Google Double Dick Reddit, and I'm sure you'll
I
find
was-
it.
Oh my god.
We're looking at pictures.
How many balls does he have? Oh my god, he straight up has 2 dicks.
And they're both fully erect in this
That's
picture.
amazing.
Why is one...
One's uncircumcised.
Yeah, one's uncircumcised. Yeah.
No! Who decided to...
How do you even do that? Like
Oh
I'm gonna
my
get
God,
this
his
one
parents
cut.
said- You know what? He's actually the first guy in the world who knows what it feels like to have both. Ew, I don't
that's
want
a
to see
bad
that.
picture.
That's amazing.
That's
he can jerk
so
off with both hands.
crazy. Oh my god, you're right.
He can jerk off with both hands.
Oh, he's on Twitter.
Shut up. Wow, he's got 2 huge dicks.
At,
I'm not gonna lie, they're
at
pretty big.
Diphallic Dude. It looks like they're erect 8 inches.
Oh my god.
That's a piece, dude. Double the piece.
You know how like you
He's
have
got
to,
16 inches of dick.
You know how you have to like decide which or wait. Okay, serious question. You know how like guys' dicks lean one way or the other? Do you choose, or is that just
Mine doesn't lean. Straight as an arrow, baby.
But like when you wear pants, don't you have to decide which
I tuck it under the balls so it kind of curls around my balls
really?
and then
I
hangs
thought
there.
guys like had to like decide one way or the other.
Not me.
Oh, well, Ben's kind of a shower, so sorry, babe.
No, I am.
So like his goes a certain way.
I'm a shower too. That's why I kind of just wrap it around.
Interesting.
It's more comfortable.
I know nothing about
Well, actually, let me think. Well, right now mine's shoved one way when I'm sitting down.
But like
It's-
you know that phenomenon where I'm talking about where it kind of leans one way. Can you pick, or is that just gravity?
I mean, if it's soft, you can do whatever you want with it. You can swing it around like a helicopter. It'll do whatever you tell it to. But like
But
some people have
this
like
guy, it's going in both legs. Both.
yeah, he's going down both legs. He's got a double pipe on him. That's so wild. Look at those fucking things. At Diphallic Dude, like phallic.
I keep looking at it. It's a little gay. It's 2 dicks.
I'm alright with it.
I like it.
I
he
think
said
there's
he's bi.
one. He has a book on Amazon.
We gotta read it.
Let's see what it's called. Double header, My Life with 2 Penises. Look at, see? It's that one down each leg.
That is amazing. He's diphallic. There's a word for it.
Yeah, diphallic. Triphallic.
Jesus Christ.
Where's the first
Please
triphallic?
come on the podcast, diphallic
Oh
dude.
my god. I think he's British.
Of course.
From what I remember.
Because to be an American and have 2 dicks is just your head would explode.
It's too much. And then you have guns on top of that?
No. No. We do not need to live
What does he pee out
in the
of?
Wow, that's an amazing
Does
question.
he just choose one? Because this question says, can you write your first and last name in the snow?
Ambidextrous.
I'm
dead. Has a female ever asked to put... Wow.
Yep, many. Put both inside at once.
How
did it go? Very nicely.
I can't with this. I really want to know how he pees, though.
I know, now I'm really curious.
That's an amazing question.
Let's see if there's...
I'm sorry, we're just like fangirling over this guy with 2 dicks right now.
This dude's AMA about 2 dicks. Like, hey, I'm totally straight, but like, I'm obsessed with dicks.
No, same.
Has having both ever landed you in a situation where you wish that only one had a normal penis?
2 words.
High school. Fair. High school's rough, man.
That's so great. I didn't know this existed.
Wow! Holy shit. Okay, the last thing we're going to read about this. The question is, if you don't mind me asking, what was your singular best sexual experience so far? His answer. 2 dudes in my ass at the same time, with each dick and a different girl who were riding me, pussy to pussy, while a guy and girl stood over me and let me eat / lick / suck on them while they fucked.
I think I just lost years off
What
my life.
the fuck is that?
I'm trying to picture it and it's not working.
Should I read it again?
Yeah.
One more time just to get the image?
One more time.
Okay. 2 dudes in my ass at the same time. First of all, already crazy. 2 at the same time. With each dick in it, and then so each of his 2 dicks were in a different girl. And so like he's on his back. Wait, how did this work? If 2 dudes are in his ass, and then he's got 2 girls riding him, that means his ass
He's
is laying
literally
on
sitting on top of like 4 people. He has to be above.
Okay, I guess. Okay, yeah.
Maybe they use like a sex
I
swing.
guess he's sitting on 2 dudes.
Because at this point, nothing's out of the picture.
Really, honestly, sex swing is completely. I mean,
like
if he
PG
doesn't
at
have a
this
sex,
point.
yeah, that's yeah. Okay, so he's sitting on 2 dudes with their dicks in his ass.
I'm still
both
laughing
of
at ambidextrous.
them. With
That is
each
hilarious.
each of his dicks in a different girl who are facing each other on top of him. So they're making out, and they're each riding on
It
one of
didn't
the
say
dicks.
they were making out, but Ryan's mind just went there. Okay.
Oh, well, okay. Fair enough. While a guy and girl stood over him who were fucking, and then he was licking
Stood over him. How do they?
them.
How do they?
Okay, so this is my picture. There are 2 dudes sitting on the ground.
Sitting.
He's sitting on top of them.
And 2 dicks
/
in his ass.
Yes, 2 dicks in his ass. Probably
Goals.
they're probably all laying down basically. So he's 2 dudes, he's laying on top of them, then the 2 girls laying on top of him, and then there's a couple standing up fucking over his head, and he's licking and sucking.
I see. Wow.
Kids,
Stay in school.
don't tell your parents about this episode.
My God. Okay. Well, we appreciate all the emails this
That
week.
was a nice little
Podcastardumb@gmail.com.
Are
Thoughts on the 2 dick dude? I really want to hear your thoughts, people.
Yeah, email. I'm sure some of you have heard of this.
Here's our hypothetical question to you. If you could have 2 dicks, would you? How long would they be? And would you circumcise one, none, or both?
What's your ideal number of dicks? Are we really at an hour already?
Yeah, 52 minutes. But
Oh my
it is
gosh,
what it
dude.
is. We can't overdo it. We gotta keep the people waiting. Keep
This-
the people on their toes.
Yeah, I guess this is a good way to end
We
it.
spoiled you the last couple of weeks. An hour and a half. My God. What is it? Christmas in this bitch?
Christmas in whatever month we're in. April. Dude, you know it's supposed to snow?
I don't want to hear it.
It's been pouring rain here. So like last week we had a day that was like 80 degrees, then it dropped down to 30, then it was like cold and rainy. Now it's been raining for like a week, and we're supposed to get snow.
And then it's supposed to be sunny.
And then it's supposed to get, after the snow, it's supposed to be in the 70s and then go back to cold.
Kill me.
Chicago's the fucking
Gag
worst.
me with a spoon. Fuck you, Illinois.
Chicago is the worst. Shout out Double Dick Dude. Alright, follow our Twitter, Podcasts Are Dumb.
Follow the double dick dude.
Yes.
Just,
Diphalic Dude? I
I
forget
have
already.
never been such a fan of someone.
No, yeah, I'm a total fanboy now. I want to text him. You can follow me at Not Ryan Davidson on all platforms, or you can just go to notryandavidson.guru and share it. Oh god, I just burped. Share.
Since Ryan's over here puking in the mic, at Sheridan Keen, Sharon Nguyen on Snapchat and Instagram.
I had a question about that.
What?
The pronunciation of Nguyen.
Well, my family.
Because some people say Nguyen.
Some of my family
some
calls
say
it Win.
Yeah.
Some call it Nguyen when we're being lazy or we want to explain it to people. Because if I just say share win,
I'm gonna write
you're gonna write
W-I-N.
But if I say Nguyen, maybe there's a chance you'll spell
They'll
it correctly.
probably get it. Because we had a kid in high school who he pronounced it Nugent, how
No, that's
white people pronounce it.
White. He's too white.
But yeah, I always thought it. Then I learned it was Nguyen, and then I heard Win for the first time. I was like, what the?
Well, some of my family calls it Nguyen, some call it Win.
Interesting.
It depends.
Yeah. Okay.
The diehards call it Win.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Win's like the hardcore way to say it. Yeah, because I think you tweeted that once.
Yeah. And everyone was like, all you do is Nugent.
I got it, though, because I'm woke.
Stay woke, motherfuckers. This is the Dumbass Podcast.
Podcastthedumb@gmail.com. This is the Dumbass Podcast, where we talk about dumbass shit with our dumbass friends.
Oh, my God.
I'm sure we delivered this week. Yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out Double Dick Dude.
I'm such a fan. I can't even explain it. Here every Tuesday. This is the Dumbass Podcast. Thank you for listening. I love you. Ryan
love you
loves
guys.
you. And we'll see you next week.
Tell a friend.
Really? Every week. I'll be like, okay, bye. Bye.
I gotta get that last word, man. Oh, that was a wild ride.